This video will give you a brief overview of the user interface for Geo STUDIO. As you can see, we have started with a loaded model in the main 3D viewport. At the top of the application window, we have the main menu bar. The Tools menu is split into collections of Create, Modify, Appearance and Helper Point tools. We also have menus for user scripts in the Geo Behavior Engine. Commonly used tools can be found in the toolbar, which is just below the menus. The toolbars correspond closely to the menus, i.e., there are View, Scene Graph, Select and Grid bars. Taking the Create toolbar as an example, you can see that we can left-click and drag the divider to give us more real estate. Alternatively, we can right-click and drag on the toolbar to move it left and right within its existing visible area. Reset the toolbar by clicking on the pop-up arrow bar. This space is reserved for tool-specific user interface elements. Clicking on the hierarchy icon will toggle the display of the scene graph view of the current model. This is a graph of nodes that encapsulates all geometry and metadata for the model. Clicking on this item in the graph view will make it the current selection. As you can see, its geometry is also shown selected in the 3D view. Clicking on its children selects and highlights just those nodes. Only the geometry under the selected item will be highlighted in the 3D viewport. This text box shows us that the current selected item is the wing scene graph node. If we go over to the bank of icons on the right-hand side of the application, we can slide out the attribute window for this item. If we click over on the 3D scene, you can see that we picked the stabilizer render group node. These icons allow us to use the right side slide out panel for the color, material and texture palettes, as well as the coordinate input panel. If we click on the icon again, we can close the slide out panel, giving us more room for editing and viewing the scene. At the bottom of the screen, we have the status bar and the script input box. Thank you for listening to this overview. The next video will cover scene interaction within Geo STUDIO.